So I'm basically, I've got all the collectibles bar one vantage point. And now I'm going to the bit of climb. Just out of interest, the bit of climb, is that where the thingy happens? What's the word I'm looking for? Is that where the last power cell is?
It was something. All Mother's Mountain, is it? What it's called?
Oh, I've got the one in All Mother Mountain.
I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's you're in Silence's workshop.
Oh, I
It's
haven't
in
been
there.
there yet. I haven't been there yet.
You'll know it's just like an iced over fucking environment.
I think that's where I'm going now then. Go to the bit of climb.
Mm-hmm.
You're right about that, that mount ability is very handy, isn't it? Especially when you just dick around trying to find the collectibles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Broadcast worked? Oh yeah.
I had a suggested video pop up, so I'm gonna watch it real quick.
Nuts in it for like, for Jack. He'll grow up with games that already look great. Like,
Yeah.
how much better are they gonna look in 20, even 30 years?
Mm-hmm. Crazy man. I'd be all be VR by that point, I would have thought, wouldn't it?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So
I'll
what
get
else
up
is
here.
there?
There's a path over there.
So much for being careful.
What are you doing, little pest? Just bombing around in the background with his hands full of things. Happy as a pig in shit. It's really warm in here. I thought they did a really good job of the parkour in this game.
Go on, Horizon.
Yeah. It's not overdone.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Stalkers in the open, watchers on the other side. Here I am, stuck in the middle of June. That baby boy. Are you supposed to get through here without triggering everything?
I triggered them all and just fought everything.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Screwford is ready. Yeah. The toilet seat's ready.
Oh, let's see. Oh, you've ordered a new one, have you?
Yeah, latest proof.
What I need to do is fix my tear blaster on.
You're going to heal, you're going to die.
Yeah, I know I am. Woo! Wow. Blinding, innit?
That hurt it.
Heavy strike's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Tell you what, that rope caster as well. I do not get nearly enough use out of that thing.
Never use it, no.
Have you not?
I did it for the challenges.
Very handy, mate. Very handy bit of kit. Especially like
Yeah, what's it?
Thunderjaw. I think like 4 or 5 brings a Thunderjaw to its knees.
How long for?
Probably 20 seconds. So you know, like there's a couple of instances where you've got 2 of them. It just frees you up for that time, so you're not getting spammed by both. I think I must be on my way towards Silence Workshop now then.
I think you are, yeah.
Bunch of dirty, horrible prowlers. Might as well go and loot that guy there. See those things, they're not actually mines, are they? They're like
No.
locator devices.
Yeah, like tripwire sort of
That's
thing.
That's the word I was looking for. Really pretty game.
Do they think they're
Yeah,
going
I forgot to tell you. Well, I haven't told you, I haven't spoken to you. I ordered a load of clothes from Giacomo,
Yeah.
Fatboy website.
We're gonna say Fat Man's clothing.com.
It's no secret, is it? Let's face it.
Oh.
I got a pair of like nice Adidas trainers, a pair of swimming shorts, and 2 hoodies. I got it all, right, for 101 quid. Except, no, that's not the best bit. Except because of Black Friday, I actually got it all for £51.
Yeah.
£21. And one of the
What was
hoodies
it,
is to
half
go
price
back.
or?
Yeah, basically, they had a 15 quid off on the trainers. And then I think it was like 40% off because of Black Friday. I was
Yeah.
like, yep, I'll take that. But I mean, I've been meaning to buy trainers for ages because I literally have none.
Same. I just wear boots. I do. I'm walking the dog in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
I
got
got one
a
pair
pair
of-
of boots that I wear.
I got one pair of trainers that are actually in alright condition. The rest are fucking dogs. There.
It's funny, but it's not.
I know. Well, it's not like she's at the trainer. She just eats the insoles, mate.
Really?
Pulls the insoles out. And,
Stinkiest bit.
yeah.
Dogs are fucking disgusting, aren't
Yeah. But she like it's like surgically removed.
they? Yeah.
There's like no damage to the trainer. Just pulls the insole out somehow.
That is funny, man. I don't really want to fight this dude. I just want to try and get hold. Is that vantage point going to be all the way up there?
You see it? I think it's quite easy to get to.
It's just the climb's quite long. Isn't it?
Not too high, I don't think.
There we go.
It's not the peak of that, mate. I think it's like the lower one down.
Yeah. That angle's a bit easier to see than like the white ledge, or the creamy coloured ledge. Oh, I love a Sunday. Taco game.
I don't. Oh, I did it.
Who's that?
Christmas holidays, mate. A bit of time off.
Big storm bird. Right, so
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
wrong button. Might even go for that actually. Or is this chalk? Or is this chalk?
I've had no fucking weekend, mate. I've literally done chores around the house.
Yeah.
My landlady wants to come and inspect the house, like.
Alright, I'm sure it's all selling. So in a sellable condition.
I think she wants to see what needs doing to it.
Yeah.
Any repairs or upgrades or something. You don't use your focus to see the weak points.
I know where the weak points are.
It just highlights them and it's easier to hit, I think.
Get that one off. Fire. You dive down again, buddy.
What's your plans today? What are you doing?
Today, not a lot to be honest with you, mate. I wanted to have a day inside, like just relaxed, chill. Which Lauren doesn't normally let me have. She'll kill me for saying it, but she's a bit like a dog. She has to get out every day. I'm joking. I would not dare say that.
I was going to say she'd definitely have your life for that.
Murdered. Absolutely murdered. What am I not using in this fight? Get rid of that. Floor. Get back down.
Go find your first one of these.
Yeah. Bastard.
The rope caster's pretty handy actually.
Yeah.
I just did the old hide behind a rock with my camel gear on. And shoot from afar.
I'm more like the toe to be honest with you. I think he's sort of got a resistance to it.
It's a big weak point on his chest.
I've already taken it.
But it's still glowing. I just spam him with the fucking grenades, mate. That's how I take them on. Sticky bomb, sticky bomb.
Maybe a lot you can do in a minute. What's that, buddy? Nothing to say. I'm not scared of you. Like I used to be. I don't shy away from you. Like I used to be. Fired. Something on this stuff there. Yeah, are you? No? Sorry? Talk to John. Yeah, well, I'm supporter, aren't I? Whew. He's no bother, he's pottering in and out. Right. Nana. What are you nana? You sticky bombs in there?
I bought a Hoover at the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
You've got Gaia.
Dyson thing packed in.
Oh, never.
Yeah, this Hoover I got, 80 quid. Fucking better than any Dyson, mate.
Do you know what? I was, we got a really good one, didn't we, babe? When the Dyson packed in. Oh, got damage coils off that there.
Slow
I think it's like the whole iPhone thing, isn't it? Everybody thinks iPhone's the best because of the, the sort of phone it is and the marketing behind it.
Well, that's
It's
it, yeah,
fucking
market.
nut.
It's all about the marketing, isn't it?
Yeah, and the hype around it. Everybody thinks fucking Dyson's the best Hoover. I got a Vax, mate. It's fucking class. So good. Makes up hair, no bother. It's not, doesn't clog.
Always
like
found
the
the
Dyson
best
did.
ones that my mum and dad bought was a Henry Hoover.
Yeah,
That
Mum used
thing,
them at
jeez.
work. Yeah, great Hoovers.
No, they're really good, babe. They had one that lasted them for donkey's years, like building the extension and decorating it. I think with a lot of them,
Use
you
'em-
just got to look after them, haven't you? Once, give it a clean out every so
Yeah.
often, clean the bristles out. I give ours a little bit of a service the other day just because it was in need. Normally it is Lauren that does it, to be fair. You want a drink, dear? There.
Sorry. Fucking punched the dog in the face. Sorry. I was putting my shoe on.
The way I look at it, when I do that, I do apologise, but I generally think you probably did deserve it for something or other.
Yeah. Wrong place, wrong time.
Right reason.
A pocket shitstorm tour, May 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
Yeah, so far I'm really enjoying the story of this. I had a feeling
Yeah.
she was genetically engineered in the lab
Yeah.
from the get-go. But obviously I wasn't 100%
I think
certain.
it's quite, it was quite you know, an obvious thing I thought as well. I was thinking something similar. You know, with all the technology, the fucking,
Yeah,
obviously her potential mother being a scientist.
yeah. I mean, she's obviously the genetic footprint of Elizabeth Sober, isn't she?
Yeah.
Never know.
And with all the I was trying to say what I was going to say then. Sorry, I'm fucking multitasking here. One sec, dog.
That thing that men famously can't do.
Yeah.
Which is a fucking lie, by the way. The ruins of Gaia Prime.
This is the one. This is the mission. You get that. Your last power cell.
Yeah.
It's on the climb up. There's like a big climb.
I sacrificed.
You may want to Google it. Don't go.
I did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
I can't think where it's at.
Yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been.
There's fucking scour everywhere. I stumbled across it by accident, I think.
Yeah, I do anyway. So, I should have a save point now, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
A little bit just to make sure.
You made a climbing path for me.
You off, are you?
An army of machines for me to deal with.
I'll be turning this off in
Since
a
when
minute,
were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing
You
path.
still gaming or what are you doing?
No, I went a little bit after lunch once Jack's in bed.
Yeah.
Down,
Oh, shit.
down.
So is this the climb up?
Yeah, it's the start of it, I think. You'll notice it because there's fucking little rooms and stuff at his workshop. I'm pretty sure it's after a cutscene anyways. Was it before? Can't remember.
Thing is, everything's got that big line above it as well, haven't they? So as long as you go into every room, you're not going to miss it.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in silence.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
It's
Big
one
line,
of many
sorry.
workshops I've constructed over the years.
Like when there's something on the floor.
For years,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
tried to get through this hatch.
I drilled.
I drilled.
I burned.
I burned.
I blasted.
I blasted.
This guy's in loads of
But
stuff.
we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon no one dared to come here. Except me.
Bit silly, really, that he went up there considering it was a nuclear explosion. You had the nuclear fallout. You'd think he was fucking radioactive to his bones, wouldn't you?
In her message,
Yeah.
Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for her.
Radioactive.
Convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine.
Paul.
By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
So where's this fucking upgrade to my spear?
You get it here at this point.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Got all these spear coils to use. So I've got to go down there, so I'll check around up here first.
The workbench, mate. In the same room you were speaking to him.
Is that?
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
In fact, I think it's when you go back. Come back through there. Yeah, ignore me.
Yes?
I need to get go.
That's not that workbench then.
It is the same workbench in the room that he was at there. I'm sure you come back through this way at some point.
Mind your footing.
Yeah, I don't really want to jump on that thing because you see that door up there.
I'm sure that's what. Yeah, see this part now?
Yeah.
This is the way you come back. You scale across from that door back to it where silence is, and it's up there. I'm sure it's that one you're looking at. I think that's where the coil's at.
This is the
Power
coil,
core.
isn't it? Yeah, power cell, got it.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
No, I can't just fucking... I can't just leave. Go get the armor and come back.
There's about a 10-second delay on the stream.
Yeah. So basically, if I'd have dropped down off there, I could have come around here and climbed up. I'm not so worried about missing anything else now. Do you get the spear just as sort of...
Yeah, you come back through after you do what you need to do here. Come back through this way and you climb up the mountain there, back to Silence.
It's held like this for 19 years.
There's like a zip
Right.
wire coming from wherever you are down to where you've just been by the power cell.
You can't reboot Gaia Prime until Hades is dead, and we're going into Gaia Prime, which tells me that we're probably going to meet Hades in it.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Okay, so back in the shaft then. I was actually meant to drop down. Hello, little boy. What have you got there? What have you got there?
This must have been where they live.
He comes running and he's like, Anna, Anna.
Once this was...
Just
Akira can hear you,
always got loads to say.
like his dad, innit?
Aye.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful,
You having a poo?
some horrific.
Having a poo behind me.
None of them matter. Short-term
All I can hear is-
civilizations. Gasp. One last gasp for the long held. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm
Come on,
talking
baby.
to myself. To a quiet
Right,
planet.
I'm gonna go
a
pick up
barren
this
sphere.
toilet seat.
Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming.
You getting off in a minute, are you? Or
Be
Yeah.
lonely.
Elizabeth's room. I know it.
I'll probably be back on for an hour or so after. Well, I'm not on work till
These are
4.
her journals.
Yeah, I'll be
Couple
on
hours
the
after.
These journals.
Yeah, alright, mate.
And they're all destroyed.
Catch you in a bit.
Catch you in a bit. Ta-da.
The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning... an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brouchard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes.
Hell, Liz.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.